Hello there and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Deepa Robbins from DeeZinesByD, and today I have a bit of a shorter video for you. It's entitled Quick Cards with Washi Tape Die Cuts. So I just recently found the company Pigfresh Studios. I know it's been out for a while, but nothing's really caught my eye until recently I've seen that they've released a bunch of products which have a bunch of coordinating things. So what I mean by this is they'll have a stamp, which is a nice big stamp that is like more of a longer stamp made for slimline cards. And then they'll have a washi tape that goes with it. They'll have coordinating dies that go with that. And they'll also have a coordinating stencil that goes with it. So, I think I've mentioned this before. The fact that there are so many options really makes me drawn towards it because there are so many different ways that you can use all these items together or separately. The possibilities are endless. So today I want to share with you one main card and then another one I kind of just did as well. And I want to show you how I use these washi tapes with the dies to kind of create a really quick card. So if you're one of those people who doesn't have a lot of time on their hands, this is the video for you. So I'm starting off with the Pigfresh Studios Anemone Magic washi tape. I'm showing you the stamp here, which I don't actually use, but I have the coordinating die and the washi tape. So that's my biggest find here that I want to share with you is the washi tape and the die. Like you can just use those two together without even the stamps. Or I don't know that this one has one, but some of them do have stencils as well. So all you really want to do is go ahead and apply your washi tape to a piece of cardstock. Now I want to make sure that my card's not too thick, so I'm using a bit of a thinner cardstock. I'm actually using Nina Exact cardstock, which is a bit thinner. It's 90 pound, but it is more of an index cardstock, so it's not as thick. So this washi tape is really cool. You kind of take it up and put it back on just to make sure that you get all the little bubbles out. I think in some of the Pigfresh videos, they do say that you can use maybe like a credit card or something to flatten it out, but I just find that using your hand is good enough. And I use an X-Acto knife to cut off the ends because this tape is so nice that I don't want to waste any of it. So I'll go ahead and cut off the end there and just make sure it's nice and flat, that there's no bubbles in there. And like I said, this tape is really nice. You can lift it up and sort of flatten it again. It's not going to tear your paper or tear itself. And here's the coordinating die. Now this I really, really love. It cuts out every bit of this image. So like there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pieces, and it's going to cut them all out at once. I don't know about you, but I know sometimes I'm in the mood to die cut and sometimes I'm really not. And for the people who are not in the mood to die cut most of the time, this is really cool because you only have to line it up once, put it through your die cutting machine once, and you get all of these little pieces. I think this is really cool, and I'm probably going to go on about this forever. So please excuse my excitement, but I really love this set. So here I have a nice big piece that I can use, maybe as a focal point on a card, and then I have all these other little elements. And especially for me, I love doing the insides of cards. You could use that bigger piece to do the front and all those little pieces maybe to decorate your inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Spellbinder Slimline Flora folder. It's a newer one, but I didn't get it right away, so I just got it. And I'm gonna use a bit of cream cardstock. It's a Recollections cardstock. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the folder. And again, this is a really cool folder because it is for a slimline card. So once I've got that through my die cutting machine, I messed around with some different sandwiches, and there's the imprint that you get. It's a really nice floral background. And I'm going to cut that down to size. Next, I'm going to take this Altenew Slim Deco Cover Die set. And this is the bigger frame. It comes with 2 frames. Here's the smaller one I'm going to show you there. So I'm using Sizzix Gold Metallic cardstock, which is really nice. It's a very shiny, mirrory cardstock. You can almost see my face in it. And there's the cutout that you get. Now, I would recommend to save all those negative pieces. I'll show you how to use those later. So I've cut out a card base here. This is from thicker cardstock. And if you, I'm going to link my blog below in this video like I normally do, and all of the products that I use will be listed there. I'm going to add some really strong adhesive along with some of that liquid adhesive to kind of stick that onto my front panel. I usually use a bit of strong double-sided tape to adhere my front panels just to make sure they're not going anywhere. And once that's on there nice and good, you can see the effect. You've got the cream on the white. And then I'm going to bring in the deco frame here, and I'm just going to add some of that liquid glue all over the back. And as you can see, this isn't the exact right size for that frame, but if you put it in the middle, you really don't notice the difference. And because I'm going to be putting all these washi elements around it, it's going to kind of take up some of the space on the ends there, so it doesn't look kind of like it's not the right size. Okay, so once I've got that on there nice and good, I'm ready to go to the next step, which is to add all my elements. And I do actually want to say that I'm sorry there's a bunch of noise in the background here because I do live close to a main road, and it is the middle of the day. I'm trying to get my recordings done while my kids are kind of in the basement. So I do apologize if you do hear some background noise there. Anyway, so I have my elements put on my card there, and I'm going to use the Spellbinders Yana Sentiments glimmer plates along with some polished brass foil, and I actually glimmered these ahead of time, and I put it on some black cardstock because I wanted it to kind of stand out. The rest of the background is very kind of white and cream, so I thought that would create some contrast. And now I've kind of like placed them where I want them. I'm just going to add some glue to the back and then put them on bit by bit where I want it. Like I said, because they're like a larger pieces, it's not too hard to kind of figure out how I had them. I completely moved them off there and I'm going to put them back. It doesn't have to be exactly how it was before. So I really like this Pink Fresh Studio set, and as I said, I'll be going on about this forever. But this it makes it really easy. Say you have to make a card for tomorrow, and all you have to do is lay down your washi, cut them out, rearrange your florals however you want on the front of your card, and you can even put those in the center, get a sentiment on there, and you're ready to go. So I'm going to stick down my sentiment in the center there, and I'm going to move on to embellishments. So this is the Pink Fresh Studios Jewel Mix. They have two sets. This is one of them. I really like this set because it's got so many little jewels in there. It's really going to last you a long time. So the price point is very good. And on top of it, you get a bunch of different colors. And I love that these are like they have an AB type rainbow finish on the top of them so that they're going to shine different colors and pick up the different colors from your card along with the color that they are. So I've used a bit of this like light seafoamy blue, and I'm going to be using some of the white ones as well. And like I said, they shine all different colors, so it really picks up the colors of the pink and the blue and the green on the flowers there. So I keep showing you the card and then I keep adding more jewels because I'm one of those people who just has to keep adding more. Sometimes I really have to sit back and be like, okay, that's enough. So now I'll move on to the card inside. So I have this new set from Mama Elephant, which is called Inside Birthday Messages. It has a lot of these longer scripty messages, which I've been looking for. And these ones are perfect for birthdays, and I've been making a lot of birthday cards lately. So I recently bought this set from Simon Says Stamp, and it's working out great, along with this set from Honeybee Stamps, which is the birthday inside greetings. And for this one, I'm just going to use the happy birthday greeting, which is a nice scripty font. So I'll stamp out the like the main portion of that sentiment with black VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink. There you go. And then I'm going to use this Nuvo Hybrid ink. This is called Peach Bloom. I recently just found this set. See, it comes in a set with like a pinky and a beige color there. Because I was looking for more peaches. I've been on the lookout for peachy inks lately, and this is all I could get my hands on. But it works out really nice. And as I said, it is a hybrid ink. So this is what I was talking about. You have all those extra little floral elements that you can add to the corners of the insides of your card. And this really helps you decorate the inside of your card and tie it into the front. So I decided that wasn't enough, and I have all these little negative pieces from the deco frame that I told you to keep earlier. That's really nice cardstock, and I don't like throwing that stuff away. So I'm going to use this artist tack dry adhesive. It's really cool. I've shown it in most of my videos before. You kind of just stick your die cut inside. It picks up the tackiness on the one side of the release paper there, and then it literally turns into a sticker. So you can just kind of stick it down wherever you want on your paper. It is forgiving. You can lift it up and move it around, and then you kind of burnish it down, and that kind of sticks it in place there. So I'm creating a bit of a border, a bit of a frame on the inside of my card here with those strips of gold that came from the negative piece of the die from the Altenew Deco Slim set. You can do this with any of the dies that you have, and I tend to do this a lot because I don't want to go getting out new dies and start cutting new things out. Like I said, I don't like die cutting too much, and this really gives me a way to use my scraps. So go ahead and take a look at your dies and what you're cutting for your card fronts, and maybe think about saving those negative pieces and using them for the insides of your cards. So I think I was going to add another one on the bottom there, but then I kind of changed my mind. I thought it was a little bit too much. So I'm prepping another one, and then I'm going to flip my card the other way around and then add it to the top of my card there. So I'm doing the exact same thing. And then I think I add a third one there, which kind of finishes off that little frame. So you can hear that again. I have another truck driving by. I'm so sorry about all of that. I try to do my recordings at nighttime when there's less traffic and maybe in another area of the house. But like I said, I have the kids to watch right now, so sorry about that. Anyway, so there's my final card. And I did want to show you this other card that I also made. It literally took me 5 minutes, not even. I used the exact same elements along with this set from Concord and Ninth. It's the Thinking of You Perfect Pairings die. It goes with a stamp set, but I decided to use it on its own. You can use that Thinking of You sentiment or use the frame by itself. So I cut out the frame from that same gold cardstock, and I put this together as well. So there you have it, a couple of ideas for quick cards, and honestly, you could probably make 5 or 6 cards out of this washi tape in one go. It really wouldn't take you that long, and that's why I really like these products. So I really hope you enjoyed my video today. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, add a comment if you'd like, and click the notification bell so that you're notified of any other videos that I post. I have my blog listed in the description, which also lists all of the products that I use if you'd like to take a look. And I'm going to leave you with a couple videos here that you might want to take a look at of other cards that I've made. And also, if you do get a chance, please subscribe to my blog. Thanks very much for watching my video, and I hope that I'll see you next time. Bye.